You're welcome to my channel. This is Help with You, and I hope you had a wonderful day or having one. Well, these wonderful stories of creativity, talent, and being a blessing or a contributor to community and family first and others is so encouraging, and I hope he educate you. I hope he give you some ideas and steer your heart towards what you think you're passionate about. And you just steer your heart to go for it. You steer your heart to encourage someone else as well. Let's watch it together.
In our James Beard Award-winning series, The Dish, a French-style bakery is serving up tasty treats with a purpose. Jete Kersley is putting her spin on classics like croissants and macarons at Je T'aime Patisserie in Brooklyn. That's the way you call it. She's combining her love of baking, French culture, and her connection to the community by making sure everyone has access to fresh pastries. Michelle Miller traveled to Brooklyn to see how the bakery is doing just that.
There's a taste of Paris in the heart of Brooklyn.
All of this is for you?
Yes, it is.
All right. Hello, good morning. As soon as you walked in these doors, I wanted to transport you to France.
The croissants, danishes, cinnamon rolls, and much more take you there. Welcome to Je T'aime Patisserie. Owner Jete Kersley.
Je t'aime actually means I love you. Who knew that I would be here with this patisserie?
At some point, she did. This Queens, New York native grew up baking for her younger siblings while her single mom was at work.
They were my taste testers, my experiments, yes.
Those experiments began with a pantry staple.
I would take the box cake mix and add everything, sprinkles, fruit, frosting, cinnamon, everything to make something different.
Soon she started experimenting, selling her cupcakes beyond friends and family.
No one knew that it was from the box.
She eventually ditched those box cakes, trained as a savory chef in culinary school before living out a lifelong fantasy.
Since a teenager, watching a lot of romantic comedies, you always see them kissing on the Eiffel Tower or just in Paris sitting on the grass. I actually went there for 4 months with me and my friend to just do some research, and we ate.
That sparked her desire to teach herself the art of French lamination, the age-old baking technique that creates those flaky layers in pastries like croissants, which fly out of her shop each day.
We're selling about 80 to 100 croissants.
80 to 100.
Just plain chocolate, ham, almond croissants. Started out with that tiny piece of dough.
I found out firsthand the bestseller isn't easy to make.
I call it a bicycle.
Okay.
That's what I've been taught to call it. It's probably some fancy name, but I don't got time for that. So this is really to just give you accurate croissants all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. Go from that corner to this corner. And I'll go from this corner to that corner.
Oh.
So let me show you a trick. You only want to use the tip of the knife.
Oh, that's easy.
It took me 3 years to learn how to make croissants, so I promise you I'm not judging anything that you make right now. How you doing? I go by a slogan, we have everything for everybody on every budget.
Still, business was slow those first few months. Locals thought it was just another storefront, gentrifying this once predominantly black neighborhood, driving up rents while offering few options they could afford. But that wasn't the case. That's when she began accepting EBT and SNAP benefits, public assistance from her customers.
When you found out you could use food stamps here?
I just came in one day.
And you just used it?
Yeah.
When I was telling other business owners about it, they were like, no, you shouldn't do that.
Why?
It's gonna bring all of those people into your store. And I was like, I don't know.
I'm those people.
No, I'm so serious because I remember my mom having food stamps. Those people are my people.
Ever since, her more people now include visitors from across the country. And if you think you're going to come and get the same items all the time, think again. Kearsley changes the menu every 3 months.
Every time you come in here, I want you to say, oh, I didn't see that last time.
The community is embracing this bakery that's offering a respite and a brief escape to the city of love.
People ask me all the time, like, why did I put this bakery here? It's because this type of food isn't available in this neighborhood. So I want to make sure that not only am I giving them quality food, but variety all the time.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Michelle Miller.
Thank you, Michelle Miller.
I know where I'm going this week.
I was going to say, Vlad, take me with you.
Let's go. Well, you guys live in Brooklyn, so you can go very easily.
Right.
Well, you can't
I have to take a field trip.
Gail's like, I don't have my passport.
You can take a helicopter.
But I love the heart in the window. Jate, I love it. I love your place. Your food looks good. I wanted to lick the screen.
On the dish this morning, Gesina Bullock Prado, the pastry chef, author, and former Hollywood player, sister of Sandra Bullock, who many years ago moved to Vermont and never looked back. Bullock Prado's latest book is called My Vermont Table, Recipes for All 6 Seasons. Yes, in Vermont there are 6 seasons. We'll explain.
Look at these gorgeous, look at this. This is maple sugar. Don't you just want to dive into that and play with it and smush it around? What you're going to do, put that in there and smush it.
If you don't know how to bake, call in the expert.
See, you got a nice paste going there.
See, you want it pasty, kind of like me after a long winter.
Which is how our day started with Gesina Bullock Prado.
What are we making, by the way?
We're making maple tweel, which is one of the yummiest cookies ever.
Okay.
So you're going to take a dollop, put it here, and you're just going to smear it down a little thinner. And here's a trick if you use the whole of the spatula. And smearing, and smearing, and
look at that
smearing,
beautiful
and
slide.
smear. So next, we're going to go into the oven. But you have to be Jeffy on the spot with this. You cannot leave the oven alone.
Jeffy on the spot.
You have to be Jeffy on the spot.
Okay.
Okay?
The batter sits in the oven until it begins to brown and bubble, which at 400 degrees only takes a couple minutes.
You're going to take it and just flip that little bit over.
Before they're rolled into cylinders.
That is not bad.
That is pretty stinking great. And for the first time, genius. So this was completely cool. Want to try one? They're so good. I've made you a baker.
Does anybody want to try my schmear? What is it called? Dingle?
Oh my God.
What is it?
Call it a dingle?
Wait, what's it called again?
A tweel.
A tweel. It's similar.
Bullock Prado's path to cooking stardom started in Virginia, where she was raised a strict vegan. Orders of her mom.
I was full of rage. I was full of rage mainly because my lunches really stunk. My mom made her own crumbly bread. I would have a vegan spread on it, and it was just sadness in a Ziploc.
Eventually, she moved to Los Angeles, where she worked alongside her sister Sandra and co-produced films, including Gun Shy and Miss Congeniality 2.
What was it about the West Coast that didn't work for you?
Well, it wasn't Vermont.
What is it about Vermont?
There is a coziness, a safety. It is truly such a comforting and beautiful place, and so is the food.
A collection of that food is now featured in her latest book called My Vermont Table, Recipes for All 6 Seasons.
If you think about the winter in Vermont, it's just an incredibly long season. So it's nice to break it up, right? So right before winter and the snow comes, you get stick season, because most people think fall lasts forever here. It's like a week.
After winter comes mud season, when the snow is melted into the ground and the maple trees start to show signs of life.
And that's just right before spring, and when things are, kind of ooky outside, but Vermonters love it because we know what's coming. We know the sap's starting to run.
On this Vermont table, ribbon salad, arugula, radish, broad beans, zucchini, and squash with goat cheese, homemade sourdough bread, obatza, a Bavarian spread with camembert, cheddar, and paprika, chicken salad, spätzle, a bit dumpling, a bit pasta, and beef Wellington, which Bullock Prado prepares sous vide.
Oh, this is so tender. It's falling apart.
Oh.
I have the little piece.
I felt the weight of it.
It's a nice little piece of meat. And Wellingtons are one of those things that people really freak out about making because you are essentially cooking meat blind, right?
Oh, man.
It's one of my favorite things.
The sweets included a strawberry chocolate mousse cake and maple glazed donuts.
It looks so good, it almost looks fake.
Donuts are never fake. Donuts are one of the realest things ever. And they don't talk back.
Wow. Heading to the syrup.
Syrup, this way.
For the final desserts, we just had to run out for some ingredients.
So about an inch in. So now the spout goes in. But gentle taps, exactly, right there. Until it feels really snug. I think that looks good. Let's see if it's coming. Yes! Now attach that bucket. Let's get all that sap.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. And there it goes. It's
not the sweetest right now.
No. So it takes 40 gallons of this to make 1 gallon of the syrup. That's why it's so special.
Yeah.
And so sweet and great.
Because it takes time.
It takes time.
And love.
And love. And dingles.
The dingle will live forever.
The end result, simplicity itself. Maple syrup and snow, as pure as it gets.
You need the maple already made, and you boil it down to 235. Then you call your dentist and make an appointment.
What's better?
Isn't it fantastic? It's like taffy. It's tree taffy.
If people want to understand Vermont food, what do you tell them?
It's authenticity, it's joy, it's comfort. A lot of people think it would be very heavy, but it's incredibly seasonal. It's truly the OG farm-to-table food.
She was so great. As Marcy said, I want her to be my best friend.
Yeah, oh, without a doubt.
We had a lot of fun. So this morning we have some of her Vermont sour, which
smells so good. I can smell right now.
Gesina sent to us with the obatza spread. This is the camembert.
She didn't send the dingle?
The dingle did not make it.
Jeffrey Todd.
I'm sorry. I forgot what it was
not close.
Called. I don't mind that.
Dingle.
They're very similar.
No, they're not.
They share a lot of letters. And that is what I tapped right there.
You tapped this.
You tapped that.
Oh, yeah.
And 6 seasons. I like that as well.
They've conquered bakeries and sweet desserts worldwide, but the original Portuguese custard tart, the pastel de nata, was created in Lisbon nearly 2 centuries ago. Just one bakery claims ownership of that first very secret recipe, and Remy Inocencia went to Portugal to visit the famed Pastries de Belém.
A shower of sugar and cinnamon spice. Then that crunch of a Portuguese egg tart.
Oh, my Lord.
So nice.
It triggers all your senses. Not only taste, you can also smell it, you can see it, you can hear it as well.
40-year-old Miguel Clarinha runs the perpetually busy Pastries de Belém.
It's a pleasure having these rooms filled with noise and laughter. That's why we're here.
Portugal's original egg tart business has been here for nearly 200 years. Now popping out 25,000 tarts each day, says Clarinha.
Thank you.
And for countless customers.
Millions? Yeah, for sure.
It's been in his family most of that time. Different faces across 5 generations, but the same kitchen to this very day.
This is like pastry heaven for me. I'm feeling goosebumps on the back of my neck to be right in front of these freshly baked.
You'll have one. Just they're too warm. You need to wait a few minutes.
Just one. I'm gonna have more than one.
Sure. You can take a tray with you.
But no luck on knowing the recipe.
Well, I can't show you inside, but I can show you the door.
In the Oficina do Segredo, or Workshop of Secrets.
So the 4 chefs make the pastry and the custard in this room.
So only 4 people in the world know the recipe?
And the 3 owners and the retired chef. So 8.
So 8 in total.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's the secret?
It's not only the ingredients, but it's mostly the way you mix them and the art and heart involved.
The first part of the process we are allowed to see is the prep of the puff pastry. The experience of years, eschewing the need to measure. As women press and round, techniques passed down through time. Next door, the egg custard, yolky yellow, is whipped up thick like pudding. Perfect proportions piped out. Then it's into specially made industrial ovens that sear them at an incredible 750 degrees Fahrenheit to caramelize their tops. Scorched splotches the Portuguese style. Once cooled, they're brought out to customers craving a bite of history.
Okay. We don't know exactly the year it was invented, but we believe it was in the beginning of the 19th century or in late 18th century, invented by monks.
Yes, not men of the hearth, but men of the cloth. As the story goes, monks inside the 14th century Geronimos monastery, just a few minutes walk away, used egg whites to starch their clothes.
With all those leftover egg yolks, the recipe for the very famous and very yellow pastéis de nata was born.
Within these walls, among the tombs of Portugal's most famous explorers, the recipe stayed secret for perhaps 100 years. Until the monks, starved for cash after the Portuguese Revolution of 1820, sold their recipe to a businessman across the street.
That's where it began. In 1837, there was just the front counter, a few cakes. A lot has changed, obviously, ever since. The only thing that remained exactly the same is the recipe and the way they're made.
How many have you eaten in your lifetime?
I probably had about 1,000 of these in my lifetime.
That's pretty
And
decent.
I don't really like sweets, so...
Wait, you don't like sweets, except here we are.
Yes, it's one of those life ironies, right?
The pleasure of the Portuguese egg tart, a national treasure turned international treat, a savory sweet. Once tried, you can't help but repeat. For CBS Saturday Morning, Remy Inocencio, Lisbon, Portugal.
I hope this video eyes and encourages you as well. Please do not hesitate to subscribe to our channel, like, share, click notification button so when we're on, you will be notified. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for another educational video. God bless, an inspiring video as well. See you next time. Bye-bye.